Twilight disambiguation. Twilight is the time of day before sunrise or after sunset. Twilight may also refer to arts, entertainment, and media. Fictional characters. Twilight Marvel Comics. In the Marvel Comics X Nation 2099 series. Twilight in the DP7 comic book series. Twilight, a persona of Angel Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, your 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 Slayer. Twilight in the Milestone Comics superhero Team Shadow Cabinet. Twilight, a great gray owl in the Guardians of Gahul novel series by Catherine Lasky. Twilight from Go, Princess Procure. Twilight Sparkle from My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. Sophie Twilight from MS, Vampire, Who Lives in My Neighborhood. Film. Twilight 1940 film, a German film by Rudolf van der Noss. Twilight 1944 film, a French drama film directed by Marc Alegret. Twilight 1945 film, a Mexican drama film directed by Julio Bracco. Twilight 1969 film, a Cambodian film by King Norodom Sihanouk. Twilight 1998 film, an American thriller by Robert Benton. Twilight 2007 film, aka La Brunette, a Canadian drama film directed by Fernand Dansereau. The Twilight Saga film series, adapted from Stephanie Meyer's novels. Twilight 2008 film, the first film in the series. Television. Twilight in CIS 2005. Twilight Star Trek Enterprise 2003. Twilight, a 1989 episode of China Beached, 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 Beached, China 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 Beached. Twilight, a 2008 episode of Daigata Defenders. Twilight, a 2003 episode of The Galaxy Railways. Twilight, a 1998 episode of Hercules, The Legendary Journeys. Twilight, a 1998 episode of Lex, of Lex, 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 of Lex, 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 of Lex, of Lex, of Lex, of Lex, 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 of Lex, of Lex, of Lex, of Lex. Twilight, a 2006 episode of Rescue Me. Twilight, a 2003 episode of 6 Feet Under, Feet Under, Feet Under, Feet Under, Feet Under. Twilight, a 2003 episode of Justice League. Justice League. Books. Twilight novel series by Stephanie Meyer. Twilight Meyer novel, the first novel in the series. Twilight Campbell short story by John W. Campbell, 1934. Twilight Cabot novel in the Mediator series by Meg Cabot, 2004. Twilight Hunter novel, a 2007 Warriors, the New Prophecy novel by Erin Hunter. Twilight Weasel novel by Eli Wiesel, 1988. Twilight, Where Darkness Begins, a 1980s series of teen horror novels. Twilight, a novel by Brendan Du Bois. Twilight, a novel by Joseph Riemann, published under the pen name Avner Gold. Twilight, a novella by Stefan Zweig, 1910. Comics. Twilight X by Joseph White. Twilight Avatar Press, a Bad Girl comic from Avatar Press. Twilight Comic Book, a 1990 DC Comics miniseries by Howard Chaykin and Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. Twilight Buffy comic, a story arc of the series Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 8. Twilight, a story arc of the Star Wars Republic comic book series. Twilight, the graphic novel, a two-part comic book miniseries by Young Kim. Music. Classical. Twilight Elgar, by Edward Elgar, based on the Gilbert Parker poem. Bands. Twilight Band, an American metal band. Beyond Twilight, originally Twilight, a Danish progressive metal band. Deathbound, originally Twilight, a Finnish death metal band. Albums. Twilight Blue System Album, 1989. Twilight Boa Album, 2001. Twilight Urban der Skapfung Album, 2001. Twilight Future of Forestry Album, and the title song 2007 and 7. Twilight Hail Album, 2006. Twilight The Handsome Family Album, 2001. Twilight The Suicide File Album, and the title song, 2003. Twilight Album, 2005. Twilight Soundtrack, from the 2008 film. Twilight as played by the Twilight Singers, 2000. Twilight, by Caroline Herring, 2001, Al 2001. Twilight, by Corpus Delicti, 1993. Twilight, a demo album by Leona Lewis. Songs. Twilight Cover Drive Song, 2012. 12. Twilight Electric Light Orchestra Song, 1981. Twilight, by BZN, 1982, 82. Twilight, by Antony and the Johnsons from Antony and the Johnsons, 2000. Twilight, by the band from The Best of the Band, 1976. Twilight, by Bravehearts from Bravehearted, 2003. Twilight, by Delirium from Karma, 1997. Twilight, by Edge of Sanity from Purgatory Afterglow, 1994. Twilight, by Elliott Smith from A Basement on the Hill, 2004. Twilight, by Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas from Dance and Scream, 2010. Twilight, by Luna from Kim Lip, 2017. Twilight, by Maze from Back to Basics, 1993. Twilight, by the Raveonettes from Pretty in Black, 2005. Twilight, by Safri Duo, 2008. Twilight, by Squirrel Nut Zippers from Hot, 1996. Twilight, by Thriving Ivory from Thriving Ivory, 2008. Twilight, by Atwo from Boy, 1980. Twilight, by Uncleve from War Stories, 2007 and 7. Twilight, by Vanessa Carlton from Be Not Nobody, 2002. Visual Arts. Twilight Painting, a 1981 painting by Odd Nerdrum. Twilight, a series of photographs by Gregory Crewdson. Other uses in arts and entertainment. Twilight Game Developer, a UK video game development group. Twilight, 2000 role-playing game. Project Twilight, an audio drama based on the TV series Doctor Who. People. Alexander Twilight, 1795–1857, Vermont politician. Places. Twilight, Pennsylvania, US. Twilight, West Virginia, US. Twilight, Ohio County, West Virginia, US. Twilight Bay, Antarctica. Twilight Peak, a mountain in Colorado, US. Other uses. Twilight 1864 Towboat. Twilight Wares, a former monthly Dutch Wares disc compilation series. Twilight Anesthesia, an anesthetic technique. Twilight Festival, in Columbia, Missouri, US. Twilight Criterium, a bicycle racing event in Athens, Georgia, US.